Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. This is the first Monday swearing in we've had in a long time, and I understand this is for efficiency's sake, so that you can have your orientation done and be ready to go to work next Saturday. So, are you guys excited? It's a great day for Port St. Lucie. We're adding 3 new police officers here today, and city is growing rapidly. And if everything goes according to plan, you guys will be senior to a bunch of people this time next year. So, welcome to the family. We'll start with Hannah. Would you join me up here? Hannah Lawless was born January 31st in Florida. Her father is Chris Stanford, and she has one sister, Sarah. Hannah was married to Dalton. Did Dalton make it?
He did.
All right. She's joined today by her husband, Dalton, and her friend, Kendall Holly from Indian River County Sheriff's Office. See recruiting before you leave, ma'am. In 2019, Hannah enrolled the Indian River State Police Academy, Class 155, where she successfully finished the program. She was enlisted in the Florida Army National Guard from October 2013 until October of 2019, where she was honorably discharged. Upon fulfilling her contract with the Army, Hannah became a police officer for Sebastian Police Department and worked as a police officer for Sebastian from June 2019 until April of 2021. She resigned from Sebastian and went to work for St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office, and she is now joining us today to become a Port St. Lucie police officer. Welcome. Daisy?
Please raise your right hand and answer with I do or I will. Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, defend the Constitution and the government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and the laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God? I will. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
And Dalton? Sir. Congratulations, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Chief.
Victoria? Victoria Penny was born in Hollywood, Florida on October 2nd. Her parents are Detective Nate Penny and Gina Penny. She has one sister, Alexandra. Also part of our PSL family is her Uncle Rob Penny. Wow, we have 3 cents now. She's joined today by her father and mother and uncle and her sister, Alexandra. Victoria continued her education at the Indian River State College and received her Associate of Arts degree in December of 2019. She then attended the Florida Atlantic University and earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in Criminal Justice in December of 2021. She later entered the Indian River State College Police Academy and graduated with Class 168 in October of 2022. She began her professional career at Longhorn as a host server in March of 2019 until April of 2022 when she started the police academy. Welcome.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk, Daisy.
Please raise your right hand and you may answer with I do or I will. Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and the government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the constitutions and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all of the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God. I will.
Moment of truth. There you go. All right. Thank you, sir. I know what I'm doing. Oh, man. Yeah, it's not as easy as they make it.
It's a lot harder with somebody in a shirt, isn't it?
Yeah. Put mine on much easier than this.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
James? Some of you may or may not recognize this guy. He used to have a younger version of him. James Warino was born December 10th in Youngstown, Ohio. His mother is Karen Frayne, and he has one sister, Jamie. He is engaged to Daniela. He's joined today by Daniela and his mother, Karen. James completed the Indian River State College Basic Law Enforcement Academy in 2004. Throughout his tenure as a law enforcement officer, he's taken on several advanced training classes to enhance his skill set. James began working for the Port St. Lucie Police Department as a police officer in March of 2004. He resigned from that position to accept a position at another agency in 2011. He began working at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office in 2011 and resigned from that position to relocate to West Palm Beach and be closer to family in April of 2013. He began working for the Juneau Beach Police Department as a police officer and resigned from that position in November 2019. James worked as a full-time realtor since January of 2019 at Eagle and Albatross Realty, and he is currently still working as a realtor. He also began working for Compliant Technologies as the Director of Sales for Florida in June of 2021. Welcome back to the PSL family.
Thanks.
Madam Clerk.
Please raise your right hand and answer with I do or I don't. Do you solemnly swear that you will support, protect, defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida, and that you will bear true faith, loyalty, and allegiance to the same, and that you are entitled to hold office under the Constitution and laws of the state of Florida, and that you will faithfully perform all of the duties of a police officer of the city of Port St. Lucie, Florida, so help you God.
I will.
Congratulations.
Danielle. Come on back up. So in addition to the oath of office that you just swore to with the clerk, the history of Port St. Lucie, we have another tradition, and it's the oath of honor. And the oath of honor was developed by the International Association of Chiefs of Police, and Chief Skinner, years and years and years ago, started doing this here in Port St. Lucie. And the idea of this is the badge that you just had pinned on your chest stands for something, and that is the public's trust in you, that you will do the right thing. So every time we swear in a new officer or we have a promotion, we go through this process and remind ourselves what our jobs are all about. So your fellow Port St. Lucie officers and deputy and trooper, if you want to join us, can rise and take the honor together. On my honor, I will never betray my badge, my integrity, my character, or the public trust. I will always have the courage to hold myself and others accountable for our actions. I will always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. I will. All right. Well, congratulations and welcome aboard. And I want to pause and thank Councilman Zbana and Pickett for joining us today. They're great supporters of the police department. As you can see, they've taken time out of their day to come lay eyes on the 3 newest police officers in Port St. Lucie. Thank you, gentlemen. And We're going to take some official photos, right, Avi? And then we'll do, first you're going to sign paperwork with the clerk so she can get back over to City Hall. And then we'll take some official photos, and then Avi will be more than happy to take any family photos you'd like and send them to you. So thank you all for joining us today, and that concludes our ceremony.